Leukemia and Lymphoma Society is using a unique fundraising drive once again to help communities across the country. Each year, the organization holds a 10-week philanthropic competition. Candidates raise funds, with the winner being named Man or Woman of the Year. And here to tell us about it, we have Jan, and I'm going to say it wrong. It's Rieder. I told her I had to double check or I'll say it wrong. Jan Rieder, who's in the running, and Nate Krugman is a campaign manager. Guys, thanks for being here. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, so you're in the midst of this thing. Let's talk about why you wanted to be involved first.
Well, a very good friend of mine's niece had gotten leukemia, and she was 21.
Yeah.
Since then, she is 32, happily married, 2 kids, and it's all due to the fundraising that provides all the research for this.
Amazing distance we've come in terms of fighting these things.
Yes.
When we find out a loved one or someone we know has this challenge in their life.
Yep.
So when you find out you are going to take on this challenge, how do you even start? Where's the starting place? How you're going to raise all this money? How are you going to do it?
It's hard to wrap your head around.
Yeah.
Fortunately, having a campaign manager like Nate and the LLS team, they give you a big red binder when you come in. And it is all itemized on how to raise the money, who to contact, what the best way is to get the bang for your buck when you're doing fundraisers.
Yeah.
And we've had a lot of fun doing the fundraisers, but it is hard to keep coming up with things that are going to get you money to, to donate. So, we're right in the midst of it now. We're in week 6, so we're down to probably 2 to 3 more fundraisers before the grand finale.
For everyone involved, to have that person in their life they can point to, I think that probably makes all the difference when you're reaching out to people.
It does, it does. And it's hard because you have to keep going back to that well for money each time. And this is probably my 5th or 6th year working on a campaign, but it's always been for someone. I've never had the guts to get out there and do it myself, but this time I did, and I've gathered a team of people to help me, and we just go.
That's awesome. So you're out in front of it this time. How's she doing, Nick?
She's doing great.
Yeah.
She's a hero in my book. It takes a lot of courage to do this, as you know, Bob. And so we have Jan and 11 other candidates, and this is the 16th year in Cincinnati that we've done this, and on average we have 10 to 15 candidates who kind of walk through their fear for the sake of other people, and they're providing life-saving therapies, and they're sacrificing their time. She's busy with work and family, yet she's doing this, and she's being relentless, and her team, but they're doing it to give back. And so we're giving more time to families who have been diagnosed, and as a cancer survivor, I just lost my dad to cancer, and so each day is a miracle, and it's precious, and so that's why she's a hero. She's walking through all of this for the sake of other people.
Well, and for you, this isn't like you say, just a job for you.
Right.
This is something that's very, very personal. Can you share a little bit about your personal experience?
Yeah. So right out of college, I was diagnosed with testicular cancer, and it's changed my career. Worked at the zoo and the hospitality industry, and I did a cross-country bike ride for people at Children's Hospital who couldn't afford their cancer bills, and so after doing that, I wanted to kind of do this full time, and so thankful to be here, and I play a small part in this, but I've had a front row seat the last 3 years as a campaign manager to people like Jan, who have done an unbelievable job, and again, they're volunteers, and so I'm just impressed and proud of all your hard work.
It's very humbling.
Well, Jan, let's give you this opportunity to talk about what event you have coming up for people who may not know you from Adam, but who still want to help. How can they be involved?
We have a couple events coming up. This Saturday at 10 a.m. we are at Braxton Brewery, where we're doing a sound-off yoga. For those of you who have never experienced that, you've got the headset, and it's blocking out all the noises around you.
I've never heard of that before.
I know, and all proceeds, every cent of it goes to LLS. They don't keep a dime of it. And
that's cool.
There's music, and you can turn it up as loud as you want. They're talking to you through it, so they're not yelling over a microphone at you. And we'll have gift baskets there, and all kinds of silent auction. And then we have another one the next day at Cut It Up Salon in Fort Mitchell, where we're doing a vendor day where we have Avon vendor coming in and Tastefully Simple and that, and we'll have baskets as well. We have music, so it's going to be a fun weekend.
Awesome. And later on today, we'll get links at local12.com with more information. Jan and Nate, thank you both for coming in. Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you for
what you're doing.
Thank you.
It's 9:23. We'll be right back.